Hi and welcome to Quilting in Canada. My name's Sue Patten and today I'm coming to you live from my home in Port Rowan, Ontario, Canada. I'm one of the many teachers that will be featured this year at our upcoming show, Quilt Canada. If you would like to go and review our page, check out our classes and our full list of awesome teachers that will be there this year, I encourage you to go sign up for classes because they are selling out quickly. I'll be teaching on both the long arm and the sit-down machine. So today I thought it might be nice to do a quick demo on my home sewing machine. So let's do a little freestyle, free motion quilting. So today I'm working on my Bernina sewing machine. I have my base all set and ready so that I have lots of space for my quilt. Today I'm just going to start, I'm working on a sample piece right now, so I'm going to start in the corner and I'm simply going to fill in a block with a freestyle, free form block design. So let's go. I'm going to slide from this corner and I'm just slowly going to work my way up. I do have my needle in the needle down position, so if at any time I need to move my hands or shift my quilt in any way and I lift my foot, my needle does stay in that needle down position. If it were in the upright position, I might accidentally wobble or get out of alignment as to where I'm going. So I like to have it in the needle down position. I'm going to continue on up into this corner, again stopping to slightly shift and adjust my hands. And I'm simply going to work my way down the outside of the spine. I'm going to use a freestyle, so I'm not too worried about my design concept. I'm simply sliding in and around the available space so that I can fill that block in and tack it down. I'm going to slide all the way out into this corner. I'm going to come around, ribbon back, fill in my spacing as I go. I'm going to come around, place a little featherish design at the end of there, and then just continue down my spine. I use my hopping foot as a guide, so I like to stay about a 1/4 inch away from my spine. I often use variegated threads. So what I don't want to happen is I don't want to build those thread colors up along my spine as I'm working back and forth. And I'm going to work my way back down this side. Whoop. And of course we're filming live, so my thread broke. Let me just rethread this. We've been playing all day and not once has that happened. I'm going to bring my thread up, put it through my needle. Of course, give me a second here. Of course, if we were filming to post later, my thread would not have broken. Although this does give me a good opportunity to show you what would happen if I was using a variegated thread on a quilt. So my variegated thread has a multitude of different colors. If I come back in here now with that orange, it's going to show every day of the week. So what I'm going to do is I'm slowly going to ease my thread down to just before where that green thread starts. I'm going to come back to the position where my needle or my thread broke. I'm going to needle down, needle back up. I'm actually going to pull my machine away so that I can pull my bobbin thread up. And I'm going to make sure that that tail of long thread comes back out. I'm going to take some accurate locking stitches with that green thread. And now I'm simply going to continue with my design. And I'm going to start working back down my spine. filling in as I go. I'm going to work my way all the way up and into this corner. And I'm just going to freestyle decorate and fill as I work my way back down that spine. Back down into my section, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to fill that center space that's there. So I'm going to be sure that as I work my way back up the spine that I only go halfway in the design, so that as I come back down to fill in that other side of my spine, I will have enough room to complete a design concept. So again, I'm just going to work my way in and up using a variety of different design concepts. No mirror image, just freestyle fill-in. As I make my way up to the top, I'm going to slide all the way up and all the way back, and I'm just going to start working my way back down the opposite side of the spine. Again, just using free-form, freestyle design concepts, and just making sure to fill in and tack down that fabric so that this bed quilt or wall hanging or whatever I'm working on has enough stitches to make it successfully through the wash. Now I'm going to tack my thread down at the end, and I like to do all of my knotting work while I'm sewing. So I'm going to pull my machine away, hold my thread, go back down and up, and now I'm going to pull my fabric and pop my bobbin thread up. I'm going to grab my curved scissor and snip all of my threads so that I have a nice clean finish. I'm also going to come back up. I'm using a curved scissor so that I don't accidentally take a little triangle out of the top of the quilt. So I can pull my thread up, push down on the curved scissor, and snip, and I have no little frays and no little anything that I have to go back and trim. Thank you for inviting me to do my little demo here at Quilting Canada, and I hope to see you all this year at Quilt Canada with your Quilting Bee quilts. Thanks and have a great day.